NASCAR is at Circuit of the Americas this weekend, and we have a new layout. Let's talk about it. We're going to start here with this onboard of Carson Hocevar. He's coming through turn 5 right now into the new section. He's going to brake hard for 6A, make this sharp left-hander through this short chute right here into 6B. And now we're back on the traditional back straightaway. This used to be a lot longer. We'll get into that later. And he's going to brake hard again for turn 12, and now we're back into the stadium section we all know and love. So let's take a look at the track map and see what's going to be changing this weekend at Circuit of the Americas. So we'll start with the obvious. This whole top section up here is going away. The S's after turn 6, the big hairpin, and the big straightaway are all gone. I think losing the S's is a good thing because it was so hard for cars to follow each other through there, which meant that by the time they got all the way up to the hairpin over here, they just were never quite close enough to be able to make a move unless it was just a few laps after a restart. So I think this is a net positive, even if it's not perfect. You do lose the slipstream effect down this back straight that made the runs into turn 12 kind of fascinating, especially as you get into that tight section. You could outbrake people and make passes. But let's start with 6A. This is the one I think that they got right. So this is a pretty sharp left-hand turn, pretty hard braking right after the S's, and the shortened S's should mean that cars aren't as far apart, which means you can use the width of the entry to make outbraking moves, make passes into here, and the narrow exit means it's going to be a slow corner. So let's just listen to Carson Hocevar go through here and hear how much he has to slow down to make this hard left.
Here at COTA, 6A and 6B.
Honestly, pretty conservative through all those S's.
And you can see right there, like that's pretty slow. And then you get to 6B, and this is where I think they made a mistake. This corner is just way too fast. You can see how quickly he's going through here. And I think it sort of ruins what could have been a great sequence of hard braking zones, great passing zones, like 3 sharp lefts in a row between 6A, 6B, and turn 12 down here where Corey Heim is going into right now. It just feels like they left something on the table as far as that was concerned. I don't know if they could have reprofiled turn 6B to be any better, but it does mean a high-speed left in between 2 sharp lefts, which sort of nerfs any passing moves that might have happened into turn 12 because it's hard to follow through these high-speed corners, and that's going to make it difficult to be close enough to make a move into that turn 12 and through that stadium section. That doesn't mean that it's horrible. I just feel like they left some action on the table. But all in all, I'm excited to see what this new layout brings. Maybe I'll be wrong. We'll have to see it in action this weekend. We've got Xfinity on Saturday. We've got Cup on Sunday. So we'll just have to watch, wait, and see what happens with the new COTA layout here for 2025.